Large language models, LLMs, have the potential to answer many questions, but they are limited when it comes to tasks requiring precise, real-time control of human muscle movements, such as standing up from a chair. While these models can generate plans for familiar and routine tasks, they struggle when confronted with novel situations that require adaptive, millisecond by millisecond decision-making. This becomes especially apparent when discussing complex physical actions, such as those involved in driving a car or performing a delicate task. Although LLMs can provide high-level solutions or strategies, they cannot yet manage the detailed, physical coordination required to execute a task in real time. Their limitations are a major consideration when developing autonomous systems, such as Tesla's full self-driving (FSD) technology, where rapid and adaptive decision-making is paramount. Tesla's full self-driving (FSD) version 12.3 has garnered widespread attention for its groundbreaking features and impressive technological advancements. Nevertheless, one area where the system still faces challenges is in its midterm planning capabilities, specifically the 20 to 30-second window, which is crucial for adaptive decision-making during real-world driving scenarios. Although FSD 12.3 excels at top-level decision-making and utilizes tools like Google Maps for route planning, it struggles to plan for the short-term, dynamic scenarios that arise in everyday driving situations. This is where advancements in AI architecture, such as the Vertical Generalized Architecture, VGA, may provide the breakthrough needed to address these limitations. In a recent interview between Lex Fridman and Yan Lun, the idea of VGA was discussed as a potential solution to some of the current shortcomings in Tesla's FSD technology. Before delving into the details of their conversation, let's first examine the concept of VGA. VGA operates on the principle of hierarchical planning, which involves breaking down complex tasks into smaller, more manageable subtasks. This approach allows an AI system to better handle tasks that involve multiple steps, such as traveling from one location to another, by prioritizing key objectives and then further dividing them into sub-goals. For example, when planning a trip from New York to Paris, it's not necessary to plan every single detail of the journey. Instead, you would begin by defining broad goals, such as reaching the airport and catching a flight. These high-level objectives are then broken down into smaller, more actionable sub-goals, such as hailing a taxi to the airport and going through security. Each of these sub-goals can be further refined into even smaller steps, making the overall task more manageable. However, while hierarchical planning is a promising concept, its implementation in AI systems is far from straightforward. One challenge that arises is the difficulty of predicting every detail of a task, especially when faced with unpredictable factors. For instance, when traveling from New York to Paris, unforeseen circumstances, such as flight delays or missing luggage, can complicate the planning process. This is true not only for travel, but also for autonomous driving, where real-world driving conditions can change rapidly and unpredictably. The complexity of planning multiple step tasks is therefore one of the biggest hurdles for Tesla's FSD system and other autonomous technologies. At present, Tesla's FSD technology uses both top-down and micro-level planning to navigate the world. It relies on high-level strategies such as route guidance via tools like Google Maps, as well as real-time data about the vehicle's surroundings. For example, it can detect nearby obstacles, vehicles, pedestrians, and road signs. However, a significant gap exists in the 20 to 30-second planning range, where FSD falls short in handling situations that require rapid adjustments or nuanced decisions. This issue arises because the computational demands of planning every movement to the millisecond are currently impractical for a human-driven vehicle. Industrial robots, which are capable of executing repetitive tasks with high precision, can achieve millisecond-level control, but human-driven tasks, such as driving, require more adaptive, real-time decision-making. Tesla and other companies, including NVIDIA, are working to address this challenge by integrating hierarchical planning into their AI systems. This approach allows systems to plan actions more efficiently by operating at different levels of abstraction, with high-level plans guiding low-level actions. However, despite this progress, there is still a significant challenge in bridging the gap between broad, high-level plans and the fine-grained, real-time control needed for tasks like driving a car. The complexity of real-world driving conditions and the need for split-second decision-making make this a particularly challenging problem to solve. During the interview, the experts also discussed the potential role of large language models, LLMs, in assisting with task planning. LLMs, which are trained on vast amounts of data, have the ability to generate plans based on patterns observed in their training data. However, they also have limitations when it comes to generating plans for unfamiliar or novel situations. For example, while an LLM may be able to generate a plan for a routine task, such as driving from one location to another in a well-known area, it may struggle when faced with a new or unfamiliar environment, such as navigating through a city it has never been trained on. This is where the concept of embodied AI comes into play. Embodied AI refers to systems that learn through interaction with the real world, much like humans do. Instead of relying on pre-programmed instructions or abstract representations, embodied AI learns by observing its environment, experiencing it firsthand, and adapting its behavior accordingly. This type of learning is essential for tasks like autonomous driving, where the system needs to understand and respond to dynamic and unpredictable changes in the environment. One of the most promising advancements in embodied AI is the Joint Embedded Predictive Architecture, JEPA, which could significantly enhance the ability of machines to plan and execute tasks in real time. JEPA focuses on predictive modeling, allowing systems to anticipate future events based on their current understanding of the world. This is a key feature for applications like autonomous driving, where real-time decision-making is crucial. By predicting what is likely to happen next, JEPA can help AI systems plan their actions more effectively and adapt to changing conditions on the fly. At the heart of this discussion was the introduction of VIPA, a new AI architecture developed by Meta, which promises to revolutionize the way machines learn and interact with the world. Unlike traditional generative models, which focus on generating pixel-perfect representations of the world, VIPA takes a more abstract approach by predicting missing parts of video data. By focusing on understanding the essence of a scene, rather than replicating every detail, VIPA allows AI systems to learn more efficiently and develop a deeper understanding of the world around them. VIPA operates by masking out portions of video data and predicting what will happen in the missing regions. This approach eliminates the need for fine-tuning, which is often a time-consuming and resource-intensive process. Instead, VIPA learns from raw video data without the need for supervision, similar to how babies learn by observing the world around them. This method of learning allows VIPA to predict future events based on its understanding of the environment, which is critical for applications like autonomous driving. One of the most significant advantages of VIPA's approach is that it reduces the computational resources required for training AI systems. Traditional AI models often rely on large amounts of labeled data to train their algorithms, but VIPA can learn from unlabeled data, which is much more abundant. This makes it easier to train AI systems on vast amounts of real-world data, such as Tesla's billions of miles of driving footage. With this training, VIPA can develop a nuanced understanding of complex, real-world scenarios and use this knowledge to make more informed decisions in real time. The efficiency of VIPA's approach also means that it can be trained more quickly and with fewer resources compared to traditional models. By focusing on predicting missing information in an abstract space, VIPA can learn more effectively and adapt to new tasks with minimal human intervention. This is particularly important for autonomous systems like Tesla's FSD, where the system needs to quickly adapt to new driving conditions and make real-time decisions. In addition to its predictive strengths, VIPA's non-generative approach offers numerous advantages when it comes to training efficiency. By discarding irrelevant information and focusing on the most important aspects of a scene, VIPA is able to learn faster and more effectively. This leads to improved training efficiency, allowing AI systems to adapt to new scenarios with minimal retraining. In the context of autonomous driving, this means that Tesla's FSD system could quickly adapt to new driving environments or conditions without the need for extensive retraining of the entire model. While Tesla has made significant strides in autonomous driving with its full self-driving technology, there is still much work to be done in refining its planning capabilities. The integration of predictive modeling architectures like VIPA could play a crucial role in improving the system's ability to plan and execute actions in real time. By focusing on understanding the essence of a scene and predicting future events, VIPA could help Tesla's FSD system overcome some of its current limitations, particularly in the 20 to 30-second planning range. In conclusion, the integration of advanced AI architectures like VIPA into autonomous systems holds great promise for improving their performance. Whether or not VIPA will be incorporated into Tesla's existing technology stack remains to be seen, but its potential to improve real-time decision-making and planning in dynamic environments is clear. As AI technology continues to evolve, we may soon see a future where autonomous systems are capable of making more informed and adaptive decisions, bringing us closer to the goal of fully autonomous vehicles.